relationship with his fiance, unfortunately, he announced is over. He ended up actually making a post on social media in which he basically said this. He posted a picture with his ex-fiance and their child, and he said, "Good day to all my family, friends, and fans. The last few months, God has blessed me, but in blessing me came a lot of pain. 2 months after Rada, which is his ex-fiance, gave birth to little Mikey, a female friend I've known for over 5 years, also gave birth to my son, King Kweku Blackson. My 2 boys has brought so much joy to my life, but also caused me to lose my fiance, Rada. Mikey was born Tuesday, June 17th, 2025, and Kweku was August 6th, 2025. Oh, wow. My apologies for waiting so long. I didn't know how to do it. My older twin boys, who are now 18, didn't find out till last night, and my own mom didn't even know. I love kids, and I want to thank God for bringing me 2 more healthy boys. My apologies to Rada, and I hope she forgives me for the pain I've brought to her. I'm going to be the best loving father in the world to avoid turning into Nick Cannon or Elon Musk. I'm only dating women that ran out of, oh my gosh, that ran out of their cycle or had a hysterectomy. Swipe and meet Kweku." And then he obviously put a couple of other pictures up there. He's stupid. Now, 4 days prior to Michael making this post, his ex-fiance Rada ended up making this post. And she posted a video of him, and in the caption it says, "My beloved son, I want to begin by saying how deeply I love you. You are my greatest blessing, a light that has brought meaning and purpose into my life in ways I never imagined. But I also want to share something from my heart, something honest. I'm sorry for bringing you into a world and situation that wasn't what you deserved. Had I known the truth sooner, I would have made different choices to ensure you were born into a more peaceful, loving, and stable environment. You deserve that from the very beginning. Even though I can't change the past, I promise you this. Now that you are here, I will do everything in my power to give you the life and love you deserve. I will fight for your happiness, your safety, and your sense of normalcy. I want you to grow up seeing and feeling what healthy love truly looks like. Love that is kind, respectful, patient, and whole. You will never have to question whether you are loved or wanted because you are both, completely and unconditionally. My love for you is steady and unbreakable. You are my heart, my reason, and my hope for better days ahead. I love you." I don't know if it's Kayer, but I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I pronounce it wrong, my apologies. Now, the only way for you guys to understand the importance of this situation or why we are even here today is to take you back. Okay, so in the beginning of their relationship, the 2 of them had gone viral a multitude of times. One time in which, you know, he actually proposed to her on the Breakfast Club while he was doing an interview.
Oh, he didn't tell you want to get married?
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I've been married 20 years.
Oh, he about to propose?
By the way.
Roddy, I love you. Will you marry me?
Now, prior to the proposal, during that same interview, he was talking about the fact that he realized that, you know, in the past that he really is not somebody who is monogamous. Like, you know, he can have maybe a main woman, but he's always going to have to or want to, you know, be with other women as well. And when the 2 of them got together, she completely was fine with that, and she agreed for him to be with, you know, other women once a month.
I realized that it just in me to live that life. I mean, we've negotiated. You know,
what does that mean?
I'm cutting down on the site from 3 a month to maybe 1. We negotiate. I'm allowed to have 1 chick per month.
Now, again, you know, this brought a lot of, you know, an influx of opinion on their relationships. There were women who were calling her desperate. Oh, you know, why would you want to be one of many or whatever? There was other people who understood the perspective of like, man, like at least this man can be honest with the person that he's with. At least he doesn't have to keep up a facade or lie in the situation. And so, interestingly enough, the 2 of them ended up going on a show called Couples Retreat, and on that show, celebrity couples come on and they kind of like work through and get some kind of therapy for their problems. And she was on the show and basically said she didn't realize what she was getting herself into.
He didn't want to be with just one woman, but I didn't know it was to that extent, honestly.
To what extent?
To the extent of him just having over every freaking weekend there.
Okay. Now, if you notice, she said having women over every weekend that I'm there. Now, this is his fiance. This is somebody who he's been in a long-term relationship with. And in other interviews, Michael had also stated that the two of them actually do not live together.
Yeah, we don't live together. I live in Los Angeles.
So y'all don't live with each other at all?
Never live together. She comes over, I go over there.
Because you asked for her hand in marriage.
He asked for her hand in marriage because she wanted to get married. He didn't want to ever get married.
I have to say, okay, we got to talk about it. A lot of times women put themselves in certain positions and then they try to create a different scenario as if they did not agree from inception. Okay, let me go ahead and break that down, what I'm talking about. She agreed that he can have outside situations intimately within their relationship. What a lot of women don't realize is that you are not in control. Okay? If you are agreeing to him having outside relationships, that you have to open your mind to the world of possibility. There are things that can happen when it comes to sickness or whatever. Babies can absolutely happen. That is something that can happen. Like, you have to think 360 about the entire situation before saying, yes, I am on board. Because once you put that card on the table, you are not going to be able to be the person to snatch it back up. It's not going to happen. Because you guys don't live together. This is something that you already agreed on. And he proposed to you with this mindset already happening. With this thought process. He only knows this kind of relationship with you while he's doing what he want to do.
You agree to shit.
Him being with just you and being monogamous is going to be foreign to him.
Yeah, you agree to
And what
shit.
a lot of women do is they you know, like they say, like they write a check that they butt can't cash. That's what this situation is.
So our biggest argument today is, her whole problem is, hey, Mike, tear them up and send them home. Don't be going out to dinner and doing extracurricular activities. She wanted to just pretty much don't feed the side chicks.
And this is another thing. Whenever these kind of conversations come to the table and it's met with restriction or boundaries, or you have to make sure you do this, or, maybe we should have these kind of rules on it. That's already setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that obviously she didn't love this man or whatever, but it was very clear because in that same couples therapy interview, he basically kind of exposed her, right? He was like, you're kind of making it seem like it's all me, but you're also engaged in all of these activities that are going on.
It wasn't just for me. We all did stuff together. Her biggest fantasy is watching me another woman. Her favorite porn is called swap. There's a man two women at the same time. Look it up.
Shut up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not some kind of, hurt. Obviously, based off of the post that she, said what she said earlier, she literally mentioned the fact that she didn't know certain things that were going on, right? And so, obviously, there's a betrayal there. There is a hurt there because of the fact that, not only did he, was he intimate with somebody else, which she was okay with, but now there's another child in the picture. So now, it's not just her child being the infant. He has an infant. Right. Outside of the relationship. But again, just being, my full authentic self. I'm not saying she don't have the right to be upset, but it's kind of, a lot of people are kind of like, well, you open this door.
So this is Riva. Is it Riva? RIVAHTV. Riva? Is it Riva? Gosh, I don't know. I think it's Riva. Riva sounds more like that would be what it is. So that Riva. Riva. It's definitely not Reva. But anyway, this is Riva TV. Hope I'm saying your name right. You heard credit. She's talking about Michael Black. Yeah, so he had, they call that Ghetto twins. See, back in the day, they used to call that Ghetto twins. You know what Ghetto twins is when your mama give birth to you, and then your dad got a lady across town that's pregnant around the same time as your mom. So you got a brother or a sister down the street you don't even know about, and y'all around the same age. That's called Ghetto twins. So that's what they used to do back in the day, you see. And that's so Michael Blackson is kind of bringing that back. He's bringing that's some throwback shit right there. You know, you get your wife pregnant, and then you get a woman down the street pregnant around the same time as your wife. And then they both have the baby around the same year. So, yeah, he got a set of ghetto twins. You know, I have a ghetto twin. My mom would always talk about you. My mom always say, you know, you got a brother, right? Y'all around the same age. I'm like, Mama, whatever. And I remember asking my dad about it. My dad got kind of quiet. He said, man, you got to start listening to your mama, man. He's like, I only got you and your sister. And everybody used to always say, no, dude, you got a brother and y'all around the same age. Like, he lives not too far from where y'all lived at, you know. And the lady was pregnant around the same time. Or I think she might have had a baby before my mom. But we were born around the same year, you know. Sort of like Michael Blackson. But my sister have claimed to have met this ghetto kid that's supposed to be my ghetto twin that my dad had outside, you know, him and my mom's marriage. But I don't think I've ever met him. I know my other brother, my oldest brother, said that they've met him before. But yeah, I've never met him before. I don't think I've ever seen him. I think we might have talked one time, and I might didn't know that was my brother. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think everybody back in the 70s, born in the 70s and the 80s, I'm pretty sure everybody back in the day had a ghetto twin. You know what I'm saying? You know? What do you think, guys? Do you have a ghetto twin? Let's talk about it in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and support Reva. No, it's got to be Reva TV. Talk to y'all later.